What's going on? It's March 29th. I'm just doing a test. Ridiculousness is playing in the background if anybody's hearing it. And this is going to be 10, 11, 13, 15 seconds. Those previous pics were my lazy lima beans, always taking a nap. Coming up here, you're going to see the table of contents slide. We'll talk about a little bit about me on the intro, some coronavirus, music, movies and TV, a little bit of poker, and then an outro. All right, since this is my first video, a little intro about me. I'm Dell, and I live in VA. I'm doing some videos just to pass the time and connect with some family and friends during this time of crisis. Um, I'm an avid fan of the New York Mets because I'm originally from New York, and I play a little bit of poker on the side here and there, and we'll talk about that a little bit down the road. Um, First topic I was going to cover today was the coronavirus. It's really crazy. A lot of stuff is happening in the news, but most importantly, I wanted to remind people whatever you hear, vet your sources. Don't listen to rumors. We love our neighbors and our families, but don't listen to what they're saying. Check the websites. Go to the CDC. Go to your state department level of health or Department of Health level website and see what they're saying on there. Check if you have kids. Check their school websites. And if anything else, my boy from Brooklyn, New York, represent. Listen to my boy from Brooklyn, Dr. Fauci. He knows what's going on. If he's super busy and he's not at a press conference, he'll get the word out somehow. The other day, when he wasn't on the news in the middle of the day with the task force, he was on CNBC late at night, and passing the word there. So make sure you're listening to that. For music, a couple of concerts I've been to in my lifetime: Insane Clown Posse, Cher, and Christina Aguilera, her first opening night Vegas show. Kind of an eclectic taste, but hey, I like what I like. For movies, my favorite movie is Young Guns. I'm into like that old West type stuff, Billy the Kid and all that. I can remember when I was a kid, my teacher asked me who was one of my heroes, and I said Billy the Kid, and she told me, but he's a bad guy. And I was like, hey, he's just a guy, kind of like the new modern Robin Hood, if you will. So, and TV stuff, a miniseries that I recommend if you're stuck at home is John Adams. Great story, great actors that are in it, and you actually might learn a few things that are kind of interesting about how government works in general. I think you'll enjoy it. And then kind of an important thing in general, binging on demand and streaming. Plenty of time to do that now. So all those shows that you think you've missed out on, now's the time to catch up. So hopefully you have your choice of a multitude of streaming uh, devices out there. So get her done. Um, Poker. I'm an amateur recreational level player. I got a few cashes under my belt, and I have one poker news pick. It's kind of cool, and I'll tell the story about that here in a second. So the preceding pick was for a tournament that I played in February, and I played day 1A. It was right after work. Started at 5 p.m. and I played till 3 a.m. I min cashed. Unfortunately, didn't bag day two. Finished just off the bag. So was a good tournament. MGM National Harbor, and the final numbers for that tournament: $400 opening event, guaranteed 500,000. Prize pool actually was $588,900 or $588,900 for total entries of 1,812. A gentleman who is a really nice guy, regularly plays there, named Yasser. He actually has a limit hold'em gold bracelet from WSOP. So he is a great player. He actually took this down, and first place for him was just over 96,000. So not a bad 2-day tournament. MGM National Harbor is a pretty nice place to play. Ends up not being the greatest on comps, but it does, have a lot of action. The room is always full when it's open. Obviously, it's not open right now. And it is definitely one of the nicer rooms, newer, opened December of 2016. And it has great views. It's right on the water. Don't know if you've been in the Washington, D.C. area, but it definitely has great views if you get around to the different parts of the property and can take pictures out on the Potomac. So, yeah, that was definitely a good tournament. Good way to start the year. Ran well. Made a couple bucks. Not anything to brag about, but at least I cashed. So it was well worth the effort. In closing, I just want to remind everybody that this is a good time to find a creative outlet, if you will, whether you like to write, paint, draw, make videos, do a new or find a new skill, read up on woodworking, something fun. Do something positive with your time. I'm going to try to upload a video every 2 to 3 days. I don't want to go over 10 minutes. So that's kind of my intent. We'll see if I can actually make that happen. Just a reminder to stay safe out there, be a good neighbor, be good to each other, make sure you're hydrating, and wash your hands. It takes literally 20 seconds. Just wash your hands every hour if you have to. Take care.